Alright boys, so we are back. This is the series between Tab and Lionheart, named here aka Rest in Peace Aina. We have Lionheart playing with Sweden, quite impressive as well, like actually going for Sweden. Here we go, Shake. Playing us blue onto the southern side of the map. And we have the French, the famous French. We might see another French, or what else French does have? I'm not just finished the introduction. We have French playing as red. You know, my autism kicks in sometimes. And there we go. What does French does have other revolts? I forgot.
You have Canada. You have, I think, USA as well. USA is a pretty common one.
The Commonwealth.
Yeah, for sure Canada.
Ginger beer enjoyer. I mean, come on. Only British can enjoy things like this.
Oh God, ginger beer.
Ginger beer is cringe. So there you go. Gathering 84. Is the market already? I missed that. Is that normal? Can't be. It's supposed to be 69, no?
What?
Food gather without hunting dogs?
No, it's 84. Really? 84, then 92, then 109.
So 69 is coin then?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there's a 69 because I remember. Yeah.
You remember around?
Yeah, I remember 69. It's nice. Okay, so look at the deck. So anything different from what we've seen before? I think we might see another Finland revolt. What else can Sweden do here, right?
Yeah, not really much. Sweden isn't really a civ that revolts into many other things. Let's say it like that. It keeps it pretty simple, doesn't it?
Daddy, chill.
I mean, you do have a USA revolt. That's also an option.
I can increase the volume sound a little bit.
It's gone.
A little bit more. I don't want too much though. Let me know if it's any better. Onto this other side of the map, I want to see their decks. Rest in peace, Aina. Aina was Alina. It was like a pro player, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now I tell you what, I like you, and I won't.
Elena was a
Now we can
pro
do this the easy
AoE3
way.
player.
One second, just the redemption.
Sadly
There's a
away.
redemption. Just I couldn't hear you. Can you say again?
Oh yeah, sorry. So Elena was a pro AoE3 player who sadly passed away.
Yeah, that's nice of Lionheart remembering the peoples of the games. And there you go. So that's the Mangrove Revolutionary No Rush 15. We have Fur Trade in the deck. A lot of water crap, just the fillers. In case it goes water, this is like all in thing. It doesn't need to use all of this. There's no actually time to send all of this stuff. He also has Blood Brothers, which makes your champion upgrades for your natives. With the Bourbon allies, you give those 25 Bourbon allies. The Royal Musketeers, but they come H2, so you do have to send the Ancient Regiment if you actually want them upgraded when they come out. I know that for that's one of the few things I know, but also has advanced heavy fortifications, so you might be seeing that also in a fort in the deck.
Very interesting France deck. I like Julian's deck actually way more, where he was just like so efficient with things, right? He didn't have a lot of extra things. Don't know. Just
Well,
the
but
OCD
if you want to win the game and you want to try to fool your opponent, I don't know what he's gonna send. So there's no preparation. Like if you know like a Civ, you can revolt into 2-3 different things. You can sort of change your strategy on the go. So I think I'm gonna go that revolt, but because he has those cards, I might actually do that because he's gonna come with this, and that will be better. So that's the confusion part that comes into the strategy, into having a formation of your deck.
Yeah, definitely.
So there we go.
Confused.
Confused. So look at this. Look at this. We are still in age 1 here. We are. There we go. So Lionheart now. Everybody on 1. Let's see how many mines he has here. Everybody on wood. That's how I was going. I never finish my sentence before my second thought comes in. There we go. Oh, unfortunately, he has a lot of trees here, right into the middle of that mine. He's gonna be able to place maybe a single tarp here. Not gonna be able to sit. Oh, that's very unfortunate for him. He does have 2 mines in the back though, and he does have the 3 copper mines, which I prefer. That would be a better. I don't think he's gonna have time to send all of this stuff though. And he's going for 700 wood. Would you go for the minions anyways because of the
Yeah,
race?
definitely. The minions are always the best option when you're considering about sending a first card for Sweden. Also, don't forget the extra HP that they get. Also, the fact that they're able to gather resources that you ship, so your villagers don't have to waste time on it. It's the minion is just superior.
Yeah, I would say so. He aged up with the naturalist, as you can see the 2 cows right there. So the 2 extra villagers. So he's on 20 villagers at the minute 5. And we do have that wood just popping in. He's gonna help gather, make those torps as fast as possible. How many torps are gonna be able to actually place? Not many more. Probably one over here, and then another one here maybe, and 2 more torps. It's a lot of wood, and we're still gathering a lot of wood. Are you gonna maybe he's gonna just gonna put some torps in the middle of the trees, right?
Yeah, he can. He can. Definitely, especially with the half map where you can't really put it on mines. It's also not that bad because if you think about it, your mines don't, deplete as quickly as they would have otherwise in a regular 1v1.
Really?
Yeah, because if you don't put them on mines, they just don't deplete. Right? If you put them on wood, they're just, gonna last longer.
Yeah, the
Your
trees will.
mines, I mean.
I see. I see. So you can actually put your villagers to gather those.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then he can always scout all of these mines as well. There's 2 mines to actually a further improvement. He can actually destroy a mine or something, destroy a torp that is on wood. He's gonna have extra wood anyway, and just put a torp here. Then he's gonna have food and coin. That's also a strategy he can go for.
exactly.
That's the ginger beer and Joya.
Jinja Bia and Joya.
It is what he is, mate. Okay, so not going for the TP. I think that's a misplay. Even though you're playing with the, maybe he's finishing his boom with the torps first. But I'd like to see the trading post, anyways, for any civilization. That's just so good. In 50 minutes time, it could be 1 or 2 shipments that you're gonna have.
Exactly, yeah. Definitely.
Okay, on the French side of things, we have Tab. So there we go. He did ship Regiment Ancien. I think he
Ancien
also
regime.
for trade as well. So he put everybody on coin. Now he has 4,000 coin. I mean, I like this. I like this strategy. I like this a lot.
No, it's food. It's food turned into coin.
Oh yeah, exactly. So all his food was
So he
coin.
gathered food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gathered food and then it became coin.
Okay, if I said the other way around, that's not what my brain was telling me. But there we go.
Not
Have the
intentional.
not intentional. And also you also have the amazing House of Fanner here and the House of Hansburg, which we've seen how useful they can be with the Meyer Hussars and Abzons. I can't really tell what has been sent. I wish that was on the replay some distinguish between cards that has not been sent yet, cards that has already been sent, and cards that he can send. Unfortunately, that is not in the play. So this cannot be sent, right? So he sent the church card, I assume, and he sent all of this. Now he's sending 1,000 wood. So
I'm
if
on the
it's
opinion with Hongpa on this cover. Have you noticed this? This is very weird. He's got a lot of ship cards for some reason.
yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't know why. Probably like a prepared deck in case he wants to play France into the next map that would have water with Korea. So he decided to go for France. But I don't know, maybe it was like a maybe to confuse his opponent, or maybe just for the trolls. Because why not, right? He does not gonna send anyway this card, so just for the trolls. Like just like Julian had 6 cards, 5 cards in his deck, just for the trolls.
I guess so. That sounds more logical for the memes. Or maybe he just didn't have any other Revolt deck and he was like, this will do.
Yeah, yeah. That's just meme it. Like make them
Yeah.
think too much what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And there we go. We go Lionheart here. Perspective. Send the fort. We wouldn't be Lionheart without a fort. And he's sending
Definitely
another
not.
fort. There we go. I mean, maybe that's what might make the difference because maybe he just Sweden just need a bit more time.
Yeah, I mean, forts are useful, especially in a format like this one that we have over here, because when you think of it, time is really of the essence, right? And as we've seen last game with Julian against Kibble, the fort really did a lot for Julian with the fact that he could push forward with a safe head and be like, okay, my base is protected. And the fort for Kibble actually did a lot because a lot of Julian's units A went down to his fort, and B, it took a lot of shots from artillery to take down the fort. So in this variation, a fort is like a super glorified tower.
Yeah, and I think this fort does it change anything? So nearby forts now causes soldiers to yield twice as many experience points. So that's another thing that you have to remember. Getting experience in revolts are super OP. And actually a very good location that defends the trading post. And the difference with also the previous game that you saw, the Julian K had a mortar. But they actually can do, but sometimes some revolts not gonna have resources and not gonna have tempo to come with a mortar. And when you see like a fort like this, it can be a deterrent, and you have to go back and rethink your strategy, and that's gonna be the time that he needs. So it's really hard to come straight onto his base. He's gonna have to go around, which he can, right? Depending how he places his factories. There's a lot of things that Tab can go actually do, and just doesn't have to face the forts. Yeah, very nice base construction. You have the church there.
I love the placement of the four torps on the mines. It looks so satisfying in the back. Yeah, and there are all the green circles around them just going up. It's phenomenal. I love it.
Woo! Look at that. Now it became Amazon forest right here. And
Amazon workshop.
He did send ironworks, the forests, factories, and Great Northern Forests. He spawns 3 trees per torp. He needs to send Siege Lifeguard. I mean, that could be pretty good, quite good. Heavy fortifications could be a good thing because he has 2 forts. That could be.
I mean, does he need Spare Lifeguard though, Caverna?
Well, if he's gonna make Carolins, yes. If it's not, then not.
Ooh, I don't think this Revolt makes a lot of Carolins though. Oh, what is Tab doing?
If you manage to gather resources, you can start actually fighting with the Carolians and put your Jaegers to actually gather res. That could be a thing. I actually managed to stick a mine. Is it got a mine? Yeah, it is. So you actually managed to stick 2 torps over there on that mine. That's nice. Good for him. And we've seen some Ravnak here.
We've seen some Revnak.
But that's good.
Some Rev action.
Some Revank, like Pratush says. Revank. And then getting the TP as well is pretty nice. Especially because we're talking about France. But there's actually no upgrades for natives. Upgrades. Heavy fortifications. Why? Factory wagon right down the back. No fort, so I think he wants to construct then a lot of outposts but he doesn't have any fort. Or he does have a fort. He's just sending that last. He has a minute something to send that. Yeah, I think he has to switch at some point people to wood a bit more. It's unfortunate from recordings we cannot see what also.
I mean, I don't understand the heavy fortification score when you don't have any buildings that are, benefit from it.
Oh, Bastion. Does it affect that? No way.
No.
Oh, okay. That would be too much.
I'm kind of confused by this build, but I like the spirit. I like the thought, but the execution is kind of
It does. It does get Bastion.
Really? So, oh yeah. Okay. There we go.
That's the plan. I think for the walls alone, and probably it's something. Yeah, I gave him that.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
We'll take it. Yeah, we take it back a little bit. And now we see the 3rd fort from Lionheart. This is impenetrable. And is Lionheart also sending heavy fortifications? He is. It's Lionheart. And it's going for
Definitely.
making these guys a beast. So they are 9,000 HP right now. And we have the Pike. Interesting. Would these Pikes actually do quite well against revolutionaries? Is it going to melee
I
mode? Those
mean,
revolutionaries don't have like melee resist, that sort of thing, or not?
the pikes will do good because at the end of the day, they're incredibly cheap and you can spam them, right? And with the Eco Revolt for Finland, you can get so many of them, especially with the forest upgrade that he shipped, right? So I don't know. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think you probably if you want to do some sort of artillery for your skirms, right? So you're gonna invest into that. So we are on 1530.30. Both our players are revolted, so they're safe and they're not gonna lose the game because they haven't revolted just yet. And look at this base construction for Lionheart. Wow, that's super impressive. Then he's getting 4 blockhouses or not. What is he actually gonna make maybe the native outpost with them instead? Or not? Actually he
I
just
don't know. What is
block.
he? No, he's just going to make blockhouses, right? These are blockhouse wagons. He shipped the 5 blockhouse wagon card.
Yeah, he's pretty much blocking everything out of the path. With Sweden, you also get your arsenal as well. Like an advance to the arsenal by default is one of the perks of Sweden.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has sent this church card though. We need to be keep on tracking what these guys are going to be sending. Well, look at this.
Side.
Uh,
Last game on this map, we had a side artillery foundry. Side stable, now we have a side tower. Amazing. But we are seeing a Canada versus Finland. That's really interesting because these are the two eco revolts that we've seen from the last series, right?
yeah.
And
And
now we're gonna see them head to head.
and you can see that top score is quite ahead. It's on 86. Here comes the forward, very forward. Lionheart's gonna catch it. You see, all those spikes gonna be able to siege this
Oh
quite
my
quickly, and
god.
he has nothing to defend this. Like you right in front of Lionheart base, he actually could just see that coming in. Unfortunately for him, loses a very good shipment. He's just lost into space. So we have this was 9,000 HP now. They're 13,500. That's quite an upgrade there. And then he sees the fortified outpost, also has 2 villages there. Lionheart going for it with 5 coverings and quite a lot of pikes here. 95 pikes, almost over pop. So is this a pike strat all in? And another
I
fort going
mean,
forward. Why is he making forts?
it is all in, but not really again because look at how much food he can gather from his thingies, right? From his torps and how much wood he's gathering from his torps as well. Like this isn't an all-in strat, especially
No.
when you know that this guy's like these guys that he's making these spikes are worth what 25 food, 25 wood. That's nothing, and they siege down everything super quickly.
Look at the wood income from Lionheart. This is like way better. That card that he sent for the trees is way better than the factory. It won't last forever, but at the moment in time, this is insane. All his villages are on wood. I wonder why.
Yeah, he is
Transitioning.
gathering an incredible amount. He is gathering an incredible amount of wood right now.
So he has 55 Jaegers actually gathering wood because all they can do for now until he sends the other card that he can actually collect from mines and there we go. So let's
Yeah,
see what Tab is up to. The triple layer of walls here. There's not much military though from him. What he's gonna send?
I mean, I don't know what his game plan has been so far because this is looking so much different than what Kibble did the last time, right? Where
Yeah.
Kibble came in with a great game plan and he like sent in his fencing school and whatnot before as well. So like he really knew what he was doing. It felt like, but with Tab, it feels like he's kind of winging it, you know?
I think the difference comes from the manners from Canada revolt from the British. It does not equivalent to the same Canada revolt from French. That's what you can see straight away. And we have
I mean,
14
but
units in the
yeah,
field. He cannot even stop this. Bikes alone here is just gonna do a great job.
It feels so much stronger, British, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Now the Paxos is gonna clean him up very, very easily. It's like all the he has 28, 35 altogether. I think we might see a quick game here, boys.
Yeah, this is looking like a
Yeah.
quick one, NGL.
Yeah, especially with the pikes, just sieging those bastion walls with ease, coming to his base, taking his embassies. He had 3 embassies, by the way. And we have a nice raid as well here. Thanks for the tip. We have some old guard grants here.
I mean, the Old Guard on paper should do really good against the pikes, but not when there's a lot of heavy cannons out on the floor, right?
And especially he's gonna lose all his base, with the strategy of the outposts kind of pop. He can do quite well against those pikes. But the pikes are going for the factories. He tried to put some walls there to stop Lionheart push. And he's suffering.
Yeah, he is. I think Canadian colony is not long for this world.
Yeah, you're finally gonna see a Finland win here. And actually it was very solid, this build from Lionheart. With the four forts in his base, 4 outposts. That's really hard to push into this without a mortar. Even with a bunch of revolutionaries, especially if you have low HP revolutionaries, you have to have some extra economy to actually make mortars. And he calls Reap, and the game is over. Lionheart takes the win for Alina. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this round of 16 series hosted by us, the Free Food Party, sponsored by Slow Peach, the man, the myth, the legend. On the west side of the map, in the color blue, we have Rest in Peace, Elena, aka Lionheart UK, the biggest content creator right now for Age of Empires 3, playing as the Portuguese in the color blue, and his mighty opponent on the east side of the map, playing in the color yellow as the Germans, is Dub,
Oh, interesting.
or Dub 1337. Germany, right? That's not something you see often when you talk about revolts.
No, not at all. Never seen it. I have no idea what they revolt into. That's interesting. Actually, quite curious to see what Germany can do. And
I have no idea what to expect from Germany here.
we have the skin here for the exporter from Lionheart, the Congacero, and he's actually named John Depp.
I mean, I think we all know what to expect from Lion here, right? Revolt-wise.
It does look like John Depp a little bit, the Congacero. And he just steals his treasure of 60 coin. Ooh, the flex. And defeated.
Lionheart is just gonna do a Brazil revolt, right, Caverna? Like, that's what I'm thinking, at least.
Well, it could be. I think they have chill as well, right?
I mean, no, they don't have Cheetah.
Is it Peru?
Peru, yeah, but like Peru is less useful. I think that the best option is Brazil for Portugal because of all the extra TCs that you get, right? Automatically.
Yeah, you get free units, all that stuff, but they're quite weak depending on the strategy. I don't know. I couldn't make it work against Batu, but that's the elo difference that's probably screaming in your face right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we saw Brazilian
That's the thing,
Revolt
right?
actually does work, and we've seen that on the first round of the tournament, where it could be quite
I mean,
strong.
yeah, it can definitely work. I mean, I just don't know what Germany's gonna do, right? That's the thing.
So he has a
That's what I'm doubting.
Merc build here. Wants to restart? No, because I think he was lagging.
Hmm.
That's probably why he lost his treasure there. And Lionheart just picking up the treasures that was missed on the previous match. We saw that in Korea, people are really missing these treasures on the top side of the map. They're the heavier ones, harder to kill, but more rewarding. That's got 70 wood over there. There's another one here. I think there we go. Another 50 food here, and 75 coin. And another one here of 70 coin. where Tab is just not getting any treasures. He's just trying to explore. He sees this one over down here of 50 foot. Must be 50 foot as well.
Are you allowed to go on water in this
Yes, sir.
Revolt?
Yes, sir.
Right, because the half map doesn't count for water, right? That's what I was thinking as
Well,
well.
I think that the idea is you shouldn't put your, like I said, it couldn't be toxic. Like you have to respect the half map. So I don't expect your boats to go over here. But for example, if all your food here vanishes, and then you can actually go over. But you wouldn't put your, like your, say, a dock here and then put your boats here. That is not allowed. You have
Yeah.
to you respect the half map, but once those resources are finished, then it's free to go.
Yeah.
Unless you don't try to take the other side, the resources on the other side preemptively. There we go. He's going opening with the livestock pen for Lionheart. That's nice.
I'm drinking alcohol now if that makes you feel any better. Lion, goddammit. What a British stereotype.
Asahi. I think that's a Turkish beer, no?
I'm not sure.
I
I
think
wouldn't know.
I drank that beer before. There we go. Livestock pen. What did he do? He sent the, yeah, he did send the 7 sheep in the homestead wagon. So we use the homestead wagon to actually make the livestock pen. I think he aging up with aging up with 16 villagers. Not going for 10-10 here. Aging up with 2 extra villagers with the naturalist and 2 cows. That he actually can put that into the livestock pen. There you see some preparation from Lionheart here. Big brains. And we know that in some of the treaty games we see a lot of like stock pens being built because you just gather more resources from them, and actually it became quite worth it instead of going straight into some sort of farms or mills later in the game.
Yeah.
So very nice to see this. I think especially for ports, livestock pen is a great build. Instead of going for something that is very slow build for Victorias anyway, that wouldn't give amount too much. So we're seeing like Victorias probably has to be sent, because if he goes for Brazil Revolt, which could be, it sounds like a must card to be sent. That we haven't seen his deck as well, Shake. He also has Bandeirantes, which ships 1 additional explorer to the town and removes the cooldown for ransoming fallen explorers.
Why would you need that though?
Maybe just that,
I mean,
in
what's
case he
the
wants to.
what's yeah?
Yeah, is that
I guess.
is that sort of thing.
I just don't see the thought process behind it
That's
because you're not going to retain that card, right?
Nah, I was probably not gonna send it. It's just there.
I guess so.
Yeah. There's the Donatarius that allows you to build 2 more town centers. I think that's probably a card that you want to send. I think he's gonna send the 4th because it's Lionheart. He also has Portuguese White Fleet that each dock will create 4 fishing boats. That could be. I don't think he also has time to send that either. But Grape Shot probably a card that he wants to send in case he goes for the organ guns kind of build. And we see the Ulans here into trotting mode. It's gonna help him actually take the treasures.
Yeah, it's going to do more damage, but these Ulans are going to receive more damage at the other end. But then again, I don't really think he cares because he's not really going to use them all that much, is he?
But there we go, Lionheart is here. They are fighting for this treasure. Can Tab snipe this? He's undecisive. He actually do the last. Oh, he tried. Oh, Lionheart takes it.
Nice.
75 food in the bag.
Well played.
No,
Very well played, man.
more Ulans over here. We have sent 3 settler wagons, 700 coin. And we still not age yet. Us Germany. Also has a fort. Got the Arquebusiers. I think I really like this card. But I don't know into the Revolt if that's really gonna work. We got the Polished Winged Hussars as well. Instead of Ulans, it delivers Winged Hussars from there. How good are Winged Hussars in comparison to Ulans?
They're amazing. Winged Hussars are like 1.5 Hussars.
Like Death Hussars?
Just for
That's what you said?
comparison. No, like they're like 1.5 Hussar.
Oh, 1.5 Hussar. Okay.
Yeah. So if you compare the boats, like they're way tankier, and I even think they've got the same attack.
Nice.
Nice.
Can Tab take this? Come on, Tab. No, too slow. And Lionheart takes even with the crack shot from Tab.
Lion the thief.
Low.
Thief heart.
The Congasera is just in the game, man. Look what's wrong with his eyes, man. What is that?
What's wrong with his eyes? He says.
Yeah. Look at that. He likes some binoculars or something. Like those funny glasses from back in the day. People used to play with cows, and why would you have glasses like that? I don't know. It looks like a robot or something.
Yeah, it looks like he's like exploring, man. He needs to see far.
Oh, look at Lionheart blocking the wall build. God damn it.
I'm trying to think to myself why he's even building a wall in the first place.
I mean, that kind of wall built with the pillars, not enough wood. I mean, this wall build, that's a lot of resources over here as well. These pillars are expensive. Don't forget that. And we saw more walls. Oh, he destroys them. There we go. No resources needed for that. We do have a lot of resources going H4 with the Tycoon. What is Lionheart doing? Aging up with the Tycoon himself. The Tycoon is 1000 coin. I think I've learned my lesson from last game. We also have all those resources here. That's 300 on the sheep and 500 on the cow. We cannot see the upgrades, unfortunately, for the livestock pen. Another thing that we need to improve on the replays for Age of Empires 3. It's a shame. Really want to see this kind of things. So important.
Yeah,
Why?
it is. No, I agree with you.
Look at them, so fat there. That's me before surgery, man.
Oh my god, that was funny. Maybe before surgery. God damn it. God damn it, Caverna.
Hey. It's very quiet. Sometimes I have this that the game, I don't know, it sounds pretty quiet. Lionheart, I don't know, it seems like there's nothing shooting. There's just quite quiet. No music.
Quite quiet.
Very quiet.
Quite quiet.
Quite quiet. Do you also have super high APM right now?
He's getting a runner's high.
I'm getting super hot. I have to turn on my aircon. Let me know if guys, if there is background noise, please. Let me know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some to drink. I'll be just back.
He's still trotting about. Hey. Okay, so let me see what he's up to. He's sending a foreign login now. A log flume. Log flume. Foreign login is a, what is that? I think that's a card. My brain doesn't brain. There we go. First factory into second factories. Everybody on coin be able to send mercantilism follow through any moment now. And Lion has sent his first factor. There you go. Mercantilism. Making some merchants trades. He's on 4 town centers. He doesn't have the 2. Hasn't sent that either. The Notarius. No 4. He's saving all the shipments for the Revolt. Because actually with the Revolt, you just send 2 towns. It gives you the town centers itself. So I see why that is actually better. Going for the upgrades for the heavies. And we see the mercenary build. The improved mercenary is giving 50% more hit points and attack damage for his mercs that he doesn't have. How he can sustain which Revolt you guys think he's actually gonna go for, guys? Anybody knows what Germany do? Unfortunately, you cannot even click on the politician right now, so you can actually see what he revolting to. And actually taking vision of the Jesuit missions Trade post could be a good thing, but each player has one of them, and I think Lionheart sees that he has vision of that and is going for that, or maybe not. Yeah, mercenaries are nice. Yeah, the ads are not actually. I don't manually run ads. It's automatic. But that's why we have a lot of idols here into Lion's Heart. We got 24 idols at the moment. We are a minute away from the treaty ends. And there's still 24 idling. Because of the revolt. He's revolting, so he doesn't care. There we go. We got 52 revolutionaries, 2 heavy cannons, and we revolted into Peru or Chile. Peru, right? I don't know. Let me see. I think it's Peru. Yeah, Peru. Peru. Yes. Yeah, we could do that, but the Sheikh doesn't do this kind of stuff. He just has to learn how to do it. And Sheikh is mostly the guy that does all the streaming. And we do need the resources to pay our bills. Man, we have a lot of bills to pay every year, so... And every little help us. He's sending now some Huracas. So it becomes some sort of like Inca kind of thing. Because it's Peru. There you go. The Huracas is going to be able to help with any military, but that is not revolted yet. We are on 1530 mark. He has a couple seconds to revolt. He has revolted to Hungary. I think that's what it is. Let's double check. I think it's Hungary. There we go. What does he give him? The Winged Hussars. Some Yolans. A lot of cav. Unupgraded outposts here. He only managed to do 7. And Mr. Tab is gonna struggle against this. And the Cav is not gonna be able to do much against the revolutionaries. The Peruvians Legion. Yeah, he's in Merc combat. I don't know what his elo is. I couldn't find him in the ladder at all. I actually don't know. There we go. Finally some mounted riflemen coming in.
I'm back. Sorry
So
for that.
I think the idea is actually to make some units from the I don't even know, Zoom Langalkal.
Zoom lang den kerel.
There we go. I wouldn't expect any Jewish to know many German, but I guess we learned the hard way, right?
There we go. Easy for Jew.
Easy for Jew. And the factories are gone. That's it.